What's up, guys? We're coming at you again with another movie review, and this one takes us to the stars.
It also gives us something to think about as well. I'm Paul, this is Grace, we're Rideout Reviews, and we're about to review the new movie, Ad Astra.
Ad Astra is a space film featuring Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, and Liv Tyler. And in this movie, Brad Pitt, the astronaut, goes to Neptune to stop antimatter rays on an exploration ship from destroying the Earth. So, with that being said, what's the good?
So, the good, guys, is the visuals of the movie. Man, this movie is beautiful.
Yeah.
You get to go to outer space, and it's like you're there. You get to see all these beautiful planets in the solar system. Get to feel kind of like what it's like on the moon. Also, you get to take a look at the Earth from the moon and how beautiful it is, and all the planets. Man, it's spectacular.
Yeah, it was definitely awe-inspiring. There's actually a scene in the beginning where Brad Pitt was going down a ladder on a satellite, I guess is what it was, on Earth. And the camera kind of panned that, like, the angle started to go over the edge just as Brad Pitt was going over the edge. And so you could see him so high up in the sky looking down on Earth, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah, it was kind of scary if you're afraid of heights.
Yeah, during the movie I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome to experience. And he was like, no. No, it would not be.
It was a bit scary for me when I was looking. I was like, because it really felt like you were looking over the edge of a cliff or something like that on this ladder. I liked it as well, the score in the movie. I mean, I thought that music just brought an extra level of emotion to what was going on, like the suspense, helped carry the movie forward. So I thought that was a really good job that they did on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And the acting was on point for sure. Brad Pitt did not disappoint, as always. He was amazing.
He was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he had to play a character that was just like very melancholy, very somber, and just a different type of character, in my opinion, from what Brad Pitt would normally do. And he did it really well. I could see a lot of the different emotion in his eyes. You could feel what he was feeling. So he did great. And we can't discount Tommy Lee Jones. You know, he did a good job in there, too.
He did, man. They were both really well at acting. They did a good job in this movie. They actually showed some real emotional scenes, too. So it's good, man. It's good. Well, what about the bad?
Yeah, for me, there just wasn't a lot going on in the movie. Like, it was just a very, like, even keel movie. There wasn't much, like, comedy, action, conflict. It was just kind of there. I was just kind of waiting for something to happen, and it just really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I could feel her on that. I think that the movie was kind of, I guess you could say, slow in a way, but I believe that the reason is because there was more of like an inner conflict between Brad Pitt's character. He was, it was focused. This movie is really focused on him and who he is. It's like a character arc, and he's just narrating, talking to himself, trying to deal with these conflicts that he's having with him in his life. So I think that was main part. Also, there's a little mystery as you continue to move forward to see, like, hey, what's going to happen? Like, what's out there, So I think that's what they wanted the show, but I can definitely feel you because there wasn't a whole lot going on in that movie, so. But one thing that I think that was bad was the, how could I not remember what I thought? Oh, yeah, okay.
The Mayday ship, right?
So one thing I thought was bad was just sometimes they didn't develop some of the things in the movie that I wanted to see, like the space, how they were living out there. I wish they could have spent a little bit of time to show us how it happened, or how they colonized these places, because I think that would have been cool. And I also thought that there was a scene, a particular one, where they go and they hit that Mayday ship, like you were saying, and they went and did all their stuff. And I don't want to give away too much, but afterward, you were still wondering. You're still left with like
questions.
Like what happened? And they could have. I think they could have explained that a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
and it wouldn't have taken that much time to like just give us a little bit more detail.
Yeah, they could have just gave us a little hint, and they're just kind of. Because I'm still, it's after the movie, I'm still wondering. I wonder what happened.
It's bugging you.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to them people on there, man.
Yeah. And then another thing that I didn't really get a lot of development of was just Brad Pitt and Liv Tyler. They were married in the movie, and I just wanted more information on their marriage and how it got to the point that it was. There just wasn't a lot of development in that. So I know that's not what the movie was about, but for me, that's what I like, is character development in that area. So I kind of missed that.
That's so.
So how would you rate the movie?
Well, I am going to rate it a 3.5 out of 5 R's.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. I thought that it's beautiful. You know, the music's good, the acting's really good, and I think you should go out and watch it on the big screen. I think it's worth it. What about you?
Yeah. I feel bad only giving it a 2, but I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 R's because for me, like, it just wasn't my kind of movie. Like, there just wasn't enough to keep me engaged. So that's what I'm going to give it, 2 out of 5.
Yeah, so on that, you know, it is a bit slow because, like she said, there wasn't nothing going on. So I can definitely feel you on that, man.
So, big question is this movie redeemable?
Is it redeemable? Well, there are a lot of themes that are going on in this movie.
Yeah.
It's loneliness.
Yeah.
We have closure. There is just kind of relationships that happen and what happens between those. So, and I even think there's a little bit just about the culture of the world too.
Yeah.
It talks about how everybody's greedy for resources. So I think there's just a little bit of themes that go through this whole movie that if you watch it, you can actually learn about a lot about ourselves and culture. So I think it's redeemable in that way.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that. So, thanks for watching, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this movie review.
And if you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
That's what I was about to say, is make sure you give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified when we put out videos.
And the bell.
We put them out every Tuesday and Thursday, and we sprinkle a little extra in every once in a while.
Yep.
So, keep your eye out for that, and
we appreciate you guys.
Keep watching movies.
That's right.